Jim Henson, born September 24, 1936, Greenville, Mississippi, is an American puppeteer, actor, director, writer, and producer. As the creator and director of The Muppet Show, he gained a huge worldwide audience and essentially became part of the childhood of millions of people who grew up watching Sesame Street, Fraggle Rock, and The Muppet Show. Henson's funny and iconic puppet characters, such as Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy, have become popular with children and adults around the world. According to the New York Times, at the height of The Muppet Show's popularity, it was watched by 235 million viewers in more than 100 countries. This incredible success was followed by a series of feature films, including The Muppets, 1979, The Great Muppet Journey, 1981, The Dark Crystal, 1982, and Labyrinth, 1986. On May 15, 1990, Henson was admitted to a New York City hospital with symptoms of pneumonia. He died the next day. Terry Gilliam, in his book, Gilliam-esque, A Premortal Memoir, writes that Henson, as a Jehovah's Witnesses adherent, refused to go to the hospital on time because of the prohibition of his faith. Ivor Lavinia Gardner, born December 24, 1922, Grubtown, North Carolina, American actress and singer, one of the brightest stars of Hollywood. In the 1940s and 1950s, she was nominated for an Academy Award, ranked 25th in the list of the greatest movie stars in Hollywood history, possessor of The Face of an Angel and the Body of a Goddess, often called one of the most beautiful actresses of the XX century. The peak of Ava's career was the leading roles in the films The Snows of Kilimanjaro with Gregory Peck, 1952, and Mogambo with Clark Gable, 1953, for which the actress was nominated for an Oscar, and also received nominations for other films such as BAFTA and Golden Globe Awards. On January 25, 1990, the actress at the age of 67 died of pneumonia. Her last words were, "I'm so tired." Keith Haring, born May 4, 1958, Reading is an American painter, sculptor and social activist. Keith Haring's first solo exhibition was organized in New York in 1982. He participated in Documenta 7, 1982, the Sao Paulo Biennial and other major international exhibitions. In 1986, the artist opened a pop shop in Manhattan, which sold a variety of goods, with pictures of the artist on them. The shop existed until September 2005, and now continues to work in the form of an online store. In 1988, he receives a diagnosis of AIDS. Since then, Keith Haring has been actively campaigning against the silence of the problems of AIDS patients. The danger of this disease becomes one of the constant themes in his works. As a rule, the role of HIV/AIDS in his graphics performs sperm with horns like the devil. To this day, Keith Haring remains the most famous and most active artist, the fighter against AIDS. Death caught up with the artist on February 16, 1990. The cause was complications caused by AIDS. Samuel George Sammy Davis, Jr., born December 8, 1925, is an American entertainer, film actor and singer. Davis was born in Harlem, New York. He began his career at the age of 3, performing with his father and uncle as a member of the Woolmaston Trio. In 1954, he signed with Decca Records and released his first album, entitled Starring Sammy Davis, Jr. That same year, Davis was involved in a serious automobile accident, resulting in the loss of his left eye. In 1966, Davis began hosting his own television program, The Sammy Davis Show, Jr., and in 1970 appeared in a cameo role in the film, Elvis, Everything as It Is. In 1972, he recorded a cover of The Candy Man from the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, which immediately became a hit in the US, and reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Davis died in 1990 in Beverly Hills from throat cancer, refusing surgery because it left him no chance of singing. He was posthumously honored with a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 2001. Greta Garbo, born September 18, 1905, Stockholm, Sweden, born Greta Lovisa Gustafsson is a Swedish and American actress. Garbo's best-known silent films were The Descent, 1926, Flesh and the Devil, 1927, and Love, 1927. In the last two films, She was paired with a popular actor of those years, John Gilbert, with whom the actress had an affair. They were going to get married, but Garbo at the last moment changed her mind and cancelled the wedding. In 1931, Garbo starred with Clark Gable in the film Susan Lennox, The Fall and Rise. This was their only joint movie, and the reason for this was a mutual dislike of actors. Mata Hari, where the actress performed the role of the legendary spy during World War I, and Grand Hotel. This film in 1932 was awarded an Oscar. In 1955, received an honorary Oscar award for outstanding contribution to the development of cinematography. On April 15, 1990, Greta Garbo died of pneumonia and kidney failure in a private hospital in New York City at the age of 84 years old.